let's move on to other markets now. We see Bitcoin started a downside correction there below the 20,500 level against the US dollar. If we look at the sentiment in the crypto market now, we see the sentiment there. We see it's still fear in the market. If we flip over to our fear grid index there, we'll see that the market is still fearful, but better than extreme fear than what we've had most of this last month into, but it's a fresh new month now. We might see maybe the market will pull out from this fear level and maybe get into some greed, but I've not seen greed in this market for the longest time. And also we see the Bitcoin white paper there, Satoshi's famous white paper, turning 14. It's the 14th anniversary. Let's talk to Amari Sachet now to tell us what this means. Hello, Amari.
Hey, hello.
Great to have you, Amari. So it's the 14th-year anniversary of Satoshi's famous white paper. How significant is this?
I mean, it's a landmark time in the history of Bitcoin, I guess. When it came out, you know, a lot of people did not take that paper very seriously. And now we are 14 years later, where it's driving a major, you know, economic powerhouse. So I would invite, this is a very easy to read paper. This is not one of those very difficult scientific paper that most people won't understand. Actually, most people will understand the Bitcoin white paper. So I would invite people to maybe have a read at it and see what's actually in there.
Quite interesting, and quite an interesting read. Obviously, talking about the Bitcoin white paper by Satoshi. But looking at the market right now, where it is, has the market, the industry, you know, stuck to what that white paper actually sought out to get in the market?
Not really. Like, the white paper is really about digital cash to begin with, and it seems that the market has become much more speculative over the past, you know, many years now, maybe 8 or 7 years. So we've been departed away from that paper, but, you know, to some extent it's fine. You know, in our project eCash, we try to stay true to that original intent, at least.
Quite interesting. But Amari, what do you see, you know, the crypto industry say in the next 14 years, you know, post, you know, this white paper? Do you see the industry still sticking, you know, to the plans, you know, that Satoshi had, you know, for payments?
I think we're probably gonna come back to that plan more. At least that's the hypothesis I'm operating on, because we see all those CDBC projects and, you know, more and more control around payment processors and stuff like that. So I think the value of being able to do your own payment and use cryptocurrency as medium of exchange is going to be on the uprise in the next 14 years, if this is the, you know, time frame we are looking at.
All right. Well, 14 years, quite a short time. Some will see it as long, but quite short, you know, for such an amazing white paper that's changed the way, you know, people look at payments these days. Thank you so much, Amari Sachet, creator of eCash. It was great having you.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So that's the market today.